Hello everyone, this is Stephen Balch, your instructor for Introduction to Microeconomics online at Ozarka College. Today what I'm going to do is just give you a little introduction to this class. Specifically, I'm going to show you the course syllabus and explain the importance of that, and then also show you the activities page where all of your assignments and tests and so forth will be located throughout the semester. So first thing, when you first log into Ozarka, and you will basically see a list of courses that you're taking this semester. Of course, to get to this, the course page for this class, you'll click on the ECON2313 link. And when you do that, you'll see basically what I have displaying here on the screen. You'll see the basic information about this course, and then you'll see an announcements heading right below it. Okay, that announcements section is important to pay attention to each time you log in to the course page, because any kind of important information that I need to share with the class, and I will be doing that throughout the semester, will be shown under announcements. So always pay attention to the announcements there. Okay. All right. Now, in addition to what I've already explained here on the main course page, there are also some navigation links over here on the left-hand side of the page. And it starts with activities and goes all the way down. There's several links there. They're all in alphabetical order. I will show you the activities page in just a little bit. But before we do that, what we need to do is we need to make sure that we understand the basic guidelines for the class. And that's going to be on the course syllabus. So let's go ahead and click on the syllabus link. And on this course syllabus, you'll notice at the very top there, it has information about the course. And then right below that, it has my information, my name, phone number, email address, my office hours. And by the way, this microeconomics class, I've taught this class just about every semester for the 25 years I've taught full-time here at Ozarka. And I really enjoy teaching this class. It's one of my favorite classes to teach. And so hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. And I think you will. I think you'll find the discussions that we have in this class that relate to the course concepts. I think you'll find those interesting and useful. And so I'm really looking forward to a good semester, and I'm really looking forward to meeting everyone and so forth. So just kind of look at the top part of that syllabus there at my information. If you have any questions, just let me know. Now, you'll notice there are some times there that I have listed for office hours. Of course, I realize that most of you are not on the Mountain View campus where I am and where my office is. And so most of you are not going to be able to come in and see me in person if you have a question. So most of you are probably going to be using course mail to send me messages. And that is one of the links over here on the left-hand side. So anytime you have a question about the course and you're not able to come by and see me in person, then probably the best way to contact me where I actually will get back to you very, very quickly will be through course mail. Now, if you need to see me face-to-face and you're not able to come by and visit me in my office, you can schedule a virtual meeting with me, and I can set that up through Google Meet, and we can meet that way as well. So if you do want to meet face-to-face through a virtual meeting, just let me know a little bit ahead of time, and we can set that appointment up, and I'll be glad to meet with you that way if that's what you want to do. Okay, but for most of you, I'm thinking that most of you are probably going to want to use course mail to send me any kind of questions or comments or anything. All right. All right. The first three items there under my information there on the syllabus is the course description, rationale, and outcomes. And I'm going to kind of talk about all three of these things together because they're all closely tied together. All right? They're basically all saying the same thing, just in a different way. All right? So basically in this class, we're going to learn basic economic theory, okay? And we're going to look at how economic decision makers make decisions based on those theories that we've looked at, all right? And then also we're going to look at demand and supply analysis, which is very important for businesses to understand. Business people need to understand the concepts of demand and supply and how they create prices in the market, because it helps businesses make good decisions as far as how to price their product, how much to produce, and so forth. Also, we'll look at consumer choice and utility. So in other words, we're going to look at how we as consumers make economic decisions as far as how to use our scarce resources to satisfy our unlimited wants. And that's basically the basic economic problem that creates the whole field of economics. It creates the reason that we have the field of economics is that there's a basic economic problem that we all must solve, that we all must deal with, and that is that all resources are scarce, and the goods that we want to purchase with those resources are unlimited. In other words, we want as many goods as we can. We want to buy as many goods as we can with our limited resources. So that's the basic economic problem that all of the economic models and theories are trying to explain. Okay? So microeconomics is just the study of how humans allocate their scarce resources in an attempt to satisfy their unlimited wants. All right? And of course, this microeconomics course is the rationale for it is that it's going to allow us to make better decisions, both as a person, an individual, as a consumer in the market, and also as a business person or an employee that's working for a business. It's going to allow us to make better decisions for that business as well. And so the basic rationale is that the more that we know about how things work in the economy, all of the economic models and how one thing affects another, for example, how inflation affects the job market and other things in the economy, how prices affect various things in the economy. Those are things that we're going to be looking at throughout this semester. Okay, and then the outcomes that are listed there are, again, basically the same things that I just talked about, just kind of showing it in a little bit different way. So just kind of read through those first three items there under the course syllabus, and just let me know if you have questions. If you still have questions about what we're actually going to be learning about in this course after reading through that, just let me know. But I think it's pretty well self-explanatory there. All right, the next item on the course syllabus is the textbook required materials. And you notice it shows the name of the textbook, which is Microecon 6. And it has the ISBN number there and the author. Just make sure that when you go and purchase your textbook, whether it's from the Ozarka bookstore or some other source, make sure that you take that information with you about the textbook, and especially the ISBN number, and that you purchase the correct textbook. Because there are different editions of this Microecon series, and there are also different versions as far as, I think there's an international version that may be different than the one that we're using for this class. And so just make sure that you're using the ISBN number to verify that you're getting the correct textbook. And you'll need to get your textbook as soon as possible, all right? Because we will have work due from the textbook the second week of class, all right? All right, obviously, since this is an online class, in addition to the textbook, you're also going to need to have a reliable computer and internet connection, either at home, or if you don't have that at home, then you'll need to use the computers on campus to do your work for this class, okay? So just let me know if you have questions about the textbook. This is what it looks like, by the way. Normally, there's a little thumbnail that shows what it looks like on the syllabus, but this is what it looks like. So just make sure you get the correct textbook for the class. All right, the next item there on the course syllabus is the methods of instruction. And I'm not going to read this to you. Basically, this is an online class, so obviously we're going to be doing all of our activities through electronic means, through the course website, through email. That's basically what it's explaining there. So just kind of read through that. Let me know if you have any questions or anything about that. Now, the next item on the course syllabus is the evaluation procedures. This is probably the most important part of the course syllabus. All right? So the first week of class, you need to make sure that you carefully read through this section. You need to read through the whole syllabus, but especially this section, because this is what explains how your grade's going to be determined in this class. All right? So you'll notice there are 5 items there that I've listed that are going to represent your grade. It's going to be a portion of your grade for this semester. There are assignments, discussions, chapter test, a midterm exam, and a final exam. And it shows a percentage next to each one of those. That percentage is just basically the amount of the total portion of the grade that particular set of activities is going to represent. So, for example, assignments is going to be 26% of your final course grade. Okay? So, and I'm not going to read each one of those paragraphs there that I have for each one of those items. I'm going to let you read through that on your own. Let me know if you have any questions. It's pretty well self-explanatory. And as we start working through the semester, it's going to be more obvious to you, what your grade is going to comprise of. And so just carefully read through that. Let me know if you have questions about it. All right. Next item on the course syllabus is the grading scale. And this is just the standard grading scale that you see in most classes. It shouldn't be any surprise. It's probably what you saw in high school when you took classes in high school. So that's basically the grading scale that we'll use for this class to determine basically to equate a particular percentage grade into a letter grade for your transcript or your official grade for the class. Okay? All right. So just let me know if you have questions about that. Next item is the makeup policy. Now, in this course, what I generally do is I try to give you plenty of time to get each set of activities completed. And because of that, because I'm giving you plenty of time, I generally do not allow makeup work in this class. But if you have a special circumstance, especially like the first couple of weeks of class where some students may still be trying to work out financial aid or having problems getting their textbook, if you're having those types of problems, just use course mail to let me know what problem you're experiencing, and I will look at that on an individual basis and determine whether I'm going to allow that makeup work or not. But just in general, I just don't allow makeup work unless there is a special circumstance there. So just kind of be aware of that. Let me know if you have questions about it. Attendance policy. Obviously, we're not meeting in person for this class. This is an online class. So I'm not going to be taking roll call or anything, attendance. But it is important, even in an online class, especially in an online class, to log in to each of your courses on a daily basis. So each day, at least once a day, you should be logging in to into this course in Miles Arca and checking to see if I posted an announcement. Also to remind yourself of upcoming due dates and so forth. All right? So just basically to stay on track. And that's obviously what we all want to make sure we do, is stay on track and don't forget a set of activities that's due. All right? Or miss an important announcement. All right? So just let me know if you have questions about that. The next item on the syllabus is the academic integrity section. The main thing there is everything that you turn in for this class needs to be your own work. Okay? If you're taking information from a web page or you're using AI to generate your answers to your questions, that's not going to work. Okay? That is a violation of the academic integrity policy of the college. So even though you can use online sources and you can use AI to learn more about the concepts, you still ultimately, when you turn something in for a grade for this class, you're basically saying to me that you have done this yourself. And so it's important to make sure that you're using your own words, doing your own work when you work through the activities for this class. All right? And there are penalties for violating academic integrity policy. So, and it outlines all that stuff in that section of the syllabus. So carefully read through that. Let me know if you have questions about it. All right? The last few items here on the syllabus are just things I'm going to let you read through. I don't feel like I need to go over each one of these or even in general terms. So just read through it on your own. Let me know if you have questions. All right. So that's the course syllabus. I know I went through it very quickly, but I didn't want to make this video too long. So this first week of class, one of your responsibilities is to, again, carefully read through that syllabus and let me know of any problems or questions or anything that you have, because this is the set of guidelines that we're going to go by this semester. Okay, so just kind of let me know if you have any questions about it. All right, let's go now to the activities page. You'll notice the activities link is the very first link on the left-hand side of the page where all the navigation links are. That activities link is the one that you're probably going to use most often as you go through this semester. So let's go ahead and click on the activities link. And basically the activities page is broken down by weeks of the semester. So it starts with week 1 at the very top and goes all the way down to week 17, which is when we will take our final exam for this class. So you'll notice under week 1 there are 2 items. There's a getting started link. Let's go ahead and click on that. There's also an introduce yourself link, which I'll show you in just a minute. But on the getting started page, when you click that link, at the bottom under resources, you'll see a link to the course schedule, which is basically just a Word document that I created that is formatted a little bit better for printing purposes than what you see on the activities page. It has all the same activities and due dates that you see on the activities page, but it's just in a format that's a little bit easier to print and put with your textbook if you want to, because I know some students like to have something that shows all the activities and the due dates and be able to actually print that out and mark off each of the activities as they do them. And so it's basically provided as a convenience more than anything else. You don't have to use that schedule there. It's just basically for those that want that printable schedule that they can put with their textbook to stay more organized during the course of the semester. And also, in addition to the schedule there, I provided a link to the syllabus, which I just showed you, and then the textbook link. Then both of those last two links, the syllabus and textbooks, are also available over here in the navigation area, where you see all the links over on the left-hand side. All right, so let's go back to activities. Now, the first week of class, again, the main thing is get your textbook, read through the syllabus so you understand it, and then the only other thing that's due the first week of class is the Introduce Yourself discussion. Let's go ahead and click on that. When you click on that, you'll notice I've posted some information about myself, just to kind of let you know a little bit about my background and so forth. So what I want you to do as part of this assignment is to read through my post and then click the reply button at the bottom and reply with information about yourself. And of course, your name, your major, your educational and career goals, maybe your hobbies and interests if you want to, just whatever information you would like to share with the class. And this Introduce Yourself discussion is due the first week of class there. It's due by Friday, August 23rd. All right? And that's really the only thing that you'll turn in the first week of class, is just that Introduce Yourself discussion. And then the first set of activities from the textbook that are due will be due the second week of class. You'll notice under week 2, we've got the chapters 1 and 2 assignment, test, and discussion all due by Tuesday, August 27th. All right, which is Tuesday of the second week of class. So that gives you some time to get your textbook and get prepared to work through that set of chapter activities that are due that second week of class. So basically, I didn't want to make this video too long. Just wanted to kind of hit the high points with you and just kind of welcome you to the class this semester. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to teaching this class this semester. I always have fun teaching this class, so hopefully, again, you'll have fun with it too. And that's really all I have for you for today. So just work through those things. Let me know if you have questions. Again, you can use course mail to send me any questions that you have. And that's really all I have for you for today. So enjoy your semester. Enjoy your first week of class. And I will talk to you next time. Thank you.